Opening sound of eerie ambiance, low heartbeat thumps in the background. Did you know there's a 1 in a trillion chance you'll face a zombie apocalypse? Well, here's the twist. Being prepared for a zombie invasion could actually help you survive any type of disaster. Yep, you read that right. So stop scrolling, because today's episode of Ready for Anything is not your typical survival guide. Today, we're talking about building your ultimate zombie apocalypse survival plan. If you're the kind of person who wants to stay alive, whether it's from undead hordes or just societal collapse, stick around. You'll thank me later. Scene transitions to images of bustling cities and quiet countryside. Let's start with the basics. Shelter. A stronghold is your best friend during a zombie apocalypse. You want a place that's defendable, inconspicuous, and resourceful. Ideally, somewhere with solar panels for energy and access to clean water. Rooftop greenhouses? Even better. If you don't already live somewhere like this, consider scouting out potential safe zones. Research local abandoned factories, islands, or mountainous areas that might be low on foot traffic. Remember, visibility is the name of the game. Stay hidden, stay alive. Shift to visuals of barricaded windows and stockpiles of food. Alright, next topic. Supplies. You're going to need non-perishable food, canned goods, freeze-dried meals, and energy bars. Aim for at least 3 months' worth, minimum. Water is even more critical. Have a portable water filter or a life straw, because carrying gallons of water isn't realistic. Oh, and one word, duct tape. It's the Swiss Army knife of apocalypse supplies. Now don't roll your eyes, but let's talk weapons. Cut to a dramatic shot of makeshift weapons. In most zombie lore, brain destruction is key. Think blunt weapons like baseball bats or crowbars. They're quiet, reliable, and don't need reloading. Firearms can be effective, but ammo runs out, and the sound could attract more zombies. Remember, your smartest weapon isn't a shotgun, it's your ability to stay undetected. Stealth is survival. Quick pan over various first aid supplies. Let's move on to health and first aid. Infectious diseases can be just as deadly as a zombie bite. Make sure your kit includes basics like antiseptic, bandages, fever reducers, antibiotics, and burn ointment. For real advanced preppers, consider taking a crash course in first aid or wilderness medicine. Knowledge will always weigh less than gear. Shift to a scene of people climbing, running, or hiding. Now for the overlooked but critical point. Fitness. If you can't outrun or outclimb zombies, you're in trouble. You don't need superhero skills, but improving your cardiovascular fitness will save your life. Start small. Daily sprints, squats, or even climbing stairs will help. Imagine being surrounded and needing to sprint to safety. The better shape you're in, the higher your chances of survival. And here's where it gets next level. Forming alliances. Scene transitions to handshake animations and teamwork imagery. Don't try to be the lone wolf. It rarely ends well in zombie films or real-life disasters. Find people who bring diverse skills to the table. Medical skills, mechanical knowledge, gardening expertise, even cooking. But, and this is crucial, establish trust first. A shady ally is as dangerous as a zombie. What about communication? Quick flashes of walkie-talkies, radios, and hand signals. Forget cell towers. They'll be down. Get yourself a hand crank radio or a ham radio setup. Learn basic Morse code or create simple hand signals for your group. Staying informed could mean the difference between safety and an ambush. Let's not skip over something just as critical as food and shelter: mental health. Scene shows someone meditating and doodling in a notebook. Human psychology has limits. Prolonged stress, isolation, or fear can break even the toughest individuals. So bring items that keep you sane. Cards, books, something that reminds you of normalcy. If there's a way to laugh or hope, hold on to it. Zombies aren't the only threat. Sometimes it's the struggles within your own brain. And now, something most videos won't even discuss: long-term sustainability. What happens after the initial shockwave? Footage of growing crops and collecting rainwater. This is where skills like gardening, fishing, and hunting become game changers. If you're dependent on stockpiles alone, You'll eventually run out. Learn to grow your own food. Master the skill of collecting rainwater. Heck, even something as simple as starting a fire without matches will make you invaluable. But let's not ignore the bigger question. What caused the outbreak in the first place? Scene depicts a lab, then pans out to hordes of undead. Imagine the viruses we don't understand yet. Superbugs, genetic experiments gone wrong. Whether zombies or pandemics, biology can flip the world upside down. Knowing how to quarantine, wearing the right protective gear, and sanitization will become your lifeline. By the way, let's talk scenarios. Screen splits into 3 hypothetical situations. Scenario 1. You're at work when outbreak hits. Plan escape routes from office spaces. Scenario 2. You're traveling. Know multiple exit options and always carry an EDC, everyday carry, kit. Scenario 3. You're home. Load all essentials into a bug-out bag so you can leave in under 10 minutes, if needed. And what if the outbreak's origin isn't biological, but something darker? Quick montage of eerie alien lights, mysterious government files being shredded. Some theories suggest zombies could be a cover for alien experiments or secret military projects. Now, am I saying this is definitive? No. But staying aware of all external threats, whether human, inhuman, or extraterrestrial, keeps you a step ahead. Finally, always have an escape plan. Visual sequence of maps, compasses, and vehicles loaded with survival gear. Get comfortable reading maps and GPS tools while you still can. Know 3 ways out of your current city, town, or neighborhood. And just as important, blend in. In a world gone crazy, standing out could make you a target of looters or desperate survivors. Pause. Music softens. And here's the big takeaway. Preparing for a zombie apocalypse is about much more than the undead. It's about readiness, critical thinking, and resourcefulness. Whether the disaster is fictional or real, these skills will stack the odds in your favor. If you're pumped for more, hit that subscribe button and like this video to let us know. Remember, survival isn't just about reacting, it's about planning. Stay sharp, stay ready, and I'll see you again next week on Ready for Anything.